Do we really have to be everywhere for our customer in every possible channel and every place they could spend their money? Well, the answer is maybe. Good morning. Today, Ruby and I are talking about the old Omni-Channel market. So when I started working with, the larger clients in the space of understanding how buyers buy, many of them were retail and many of them being in an Omni-Channel environment, which means if I want to buy online, I'll buy online. If I want to buy in store, I'll buy in store. If I want to buy from a trade booth, I'll buy from a trade booth. Wherever you are and I'm ready, I'll buy. That's, depending on the situation, it's an omni-channel strategy. So a lot of retail brands, that is a default go-to-market. When I started doing this, that was not a default go-to-market, and now it kind of is. But it doesn't stay with just business consumer retail. It really just breaks down to what is the customer opportunity that we're trying to establish here. And so do we feel like there's a ton of value in being in more than one channel? And that's not necessarily just channel. That could be more than one market. Channel, typically, when we start talking on the channel, is there a digital channel? Is that a social media? Can I buy from social? Can I buy from an e-commerce store? Can I buy from a rep? Can I buy from a retail storefront of some version or flavor? Can I buy in a distribution model where you have a supplier and a supply chain and now I have to go to them? So it's really understanding what the customer's opportunity is. So if you are trying to grow your business, this is pretty challenging to get right because there's so many things to consider. So omni-channel for a business that is truly small is really, it's tough because, again, you're trying to manage multiple channels with maybe limited reach, limited budgets, and not the easiest thing to do. As the business grows, however, it's going to be much more practical. And then you can start saying, okay, here's what a digital buyer means. They buy in this format. Here's what a consumer at retail buys, or here's what a B2B supply chain buyer buys. So it's a different lens on every angle of your customer. So it's really important that you get that right. As you get to a certain tipping point, if you get this right, now you can begin to transform the business because now you're taking it to another level. You're going to optimize everything based upon what you've learned in your different channels. So from my perspective, is omni-channel right for everybody? No. Is it hard? Yeah. Is it something that I think a lot of businesses are underperforming in and should have better aspirations against? Definitely. So depending on where you are in your journey as a business, it boils down to this. Do you have the resources, whether they are owned resources or people you can get to help you grow those channels, whatever they are? Can you manage those channels independently, but also together? That's hard. And then can you get really good at each of them? And then know what success means. What does that look like? And then do you have the patience to stick it out while you're learning, while you're growing, while you're figuring out, while you're failing? This is the hard part. So for anybody who is listening, if you are growing your business and you see opportunities in other areas of your market that you haven't spent time on, maybe it's time to think omni-channel. Maybe we should be in other places that we're not. And that could include geography. So maybe we need to go to a new place and take our things with us. Maybe we need to become an R&D company. Maybe we need to build new things. Maybe that's what we want to do. But have patience, have a strategy and a plan, know what success looks like, micro success, the little wins, macro success, the big wins, and then understand how you're going to stick to the plan, even when the plan goes a little sideways on you. Anyway, have a great one. Ruby is thoroughly engaged in omni-channel today. Walking and talking with Ruby.